What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Ideal Tone, and I'm here to make it known that I'm back with another video. And today we're going to be talking about the new video game Samurai Jack Battle Through Time. It's a game that I've really seriously come to enjoy as of late, and it's fun, it's adaptive, there's a lot of technique and different customization that goes into it. Not too much, high-end customization, but it does get the job done. So it's more of a melee type looter. You definitely gotta fight, destroy things, destroy enemies to get different equipment, money, in-game items, stuff like that. And it's pretty much part all in-game. You can buy things, but other than that, it's just what it is. But it's basic attack patterns from what I've seen so far, which you can upgrade, and we'll get more into that as we keep talking. But I really do enjoy this game. There's a lot that you obviously you have the sword. You can use different type of attack patterns with the sword. You're heavy, you're light. You have dodging capabilities. Your enemies aren't really that strong, to be honest, but they seem to get stronger as the game goes on. And it's pretty fun. I did enjoy the initial start of it. The way it starts with its own storyline. It has nothing to do with the main storyline from so far of what I've seen. So, but without further ado, let's get into the whole topic and discussions of what the different customizations are, what the game has to offer enemy wise and other aspects. You know what I'm saying? But let's go into it. So first, you have the fact that you can customize your weapons and your different abilities. The different weapons are your hands, your sword, and other things like that. You also can unlock different skills by collecting different little orbs of light that could give you your upgrades and your capabilities. When doing that, you have three different skills. You have spiritual skills, you have physical, and you have combat skills. Okay. Unlocking each one definitely improves your status and abilities within the gameplay. You can do specials, supers, and makes your intellect better, all that good stuff. You also have damage and recovery, which is based off your gi. The more damage your gi takes, the more damage you take. Not to mention, there's other fun time characters that you see in the show that come to the game, especially the Scotsman. He's one of my favorites, to be honest. Glad to see him back. And not to mention, there's different areas like the swamp area or in the desert area and etc. There's even a castle dungeon type area so that you get to fight in. And the swamp area is probably one of my favorites so far. It was different in the battle sense because it was like the water slows you down a little bit. And there's different chests that you can get within game that that's specialized based off maybe killing a certain number of enemies, or you find it in different sectors or alleyways and stuff like that. You definitely have to go searching if you don't. And then there's also projectile and arrows and weapons and knives and stuff like that to get to the far away enemies that you can't normally reach with your sword. Not to mention, there's in-game healing items and power boosters that give you that little boost of energy or heals you so that it repairs your gi. And there's also boss battles. The first boss battle I got to experience was with the Scotsman. The Scotsman was actually a pretty good boss battle. I wasn't expecting to actually fight one of my friends in the beginning of the game. It was pretty intense. It was pretty cool. It was well distributed, in my personal opinion, or well played out, not distributed, well played out. And he was pretty tough for a boss, especially the first one. And, he had range and mid-range and short range attacks. It was a lot to do with. Not to mention his defense was ridiculous. So, but other than that, I really enjoyed that fight. And if you can watch the clip, he actually did a good amount of damage to me, like destroyed my gi heavily. But I still came out on top after finally getting down his attack patterns and whatnot. But that's neither here nor there. But without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys watch the rest of the battle and see what you think. Now, before I get out of here, I just want to say that I believe this game is a strong 8 out of 10 for the simple fact being that it's a $40 game, and I don't really think that it is worth $40. I think it's more of on the $30 side, but that's just my personal opinion. But hey, if you disagree, say something. Other than that, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and give that bell a ring. And as always, I'm your boy Ideal Tone, and I just made it known. Later.
Watch